should turn off the sound of the video. When I play the YouTube, I should turn off the sound.
Now, a few days ago, we brought you a feature on 4G mobile connectivity. You got the gist of it. 4G is faster, more secure, and could possibly even work out cheaper than your unlimited broadband plan.
But just which devices actually work with this technology, especially here in Malaysia? Well, to tell us more about their 4G services and a complete range of toys that go with it is the CEO of YTL Communications, Nirin Berhad, Wing Kee. Good
Welcome
morning.
to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you
Good
again.
to see you again. Right, you've brought a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You set up office here.
Yeah.
Is this where you plan to work here?
This is our mobile.
You're giving up your CEO office?
I work anywhere with this mobile network.
Right. That's
Precisely.
true.
So tell us what it's been like for you. How have you progressed since you launched late last year?
Yeah, it's been tremendous. It's been barely 3 months. We launched late November last year. And the take-up has been fantastic. The
How many
first week,
subscribers do you have?
How many people have said yes to you?
Yes. How many people said yes?
over 150,000 people.
Wow. Okay.
Not bad for 3 months.
Yeah, not
Now,
bad. Not bad.
but most importantly, the reason we have so many subscribers has to do with the fact that we have a nationwide broadband coverage. See, this is not just a Klang Valley story.
Yeah.
We launched in Penang, we have our network running in Johor Bahru, we have the whole stretch of North-South Highway.
Right.
First time in Malaysian history that the entire stretch of North-South Highway from Singaporean border to the Thai border got this kind of high-speed mobile internet.
Right. So, and you personally have done this test, and the entire North-South Highway is consistent connection.
Yeah, a lot of kilometers on that car.
Right.
But beyond that, you
Yeah.
know, we invited a bunch of bloggers.
Yeah.
And these are just very neutral parties. We just invite them and say, hey, let's get into our cars, drive up from KL to Penang. Did that 2 weeks ago, and they have nothing to break into say about.
Right.
And then we'll just do a search on Twitter, on S4G, and you see all these fantastic comments from our blogger friends. And they are tech savvy, you know, they know the real
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So how is this better than 3G?
Well, for one, we are much faster.
Right.
We are 3 to 5 times faster than 3G, and that's liberating.
Yeah.
But beyond that, we are highly mobile, which means that on the 3G network, the coverage is a bit patchy right now.
Yeah.
For instance,
Yeah.
North-South Highway, 3G is for the most part non-existent.
Yeah.
So we have leapfrogging the entire stretch of North-South Highway, as an example,
Right.
from GPRS
Yeah.
to 4G.
4G.
Right.
Right? So that's fantastic. But most importantly, our network is designed from ground up to be internet compatible,
Right.
which means that on our network, all you need is an ID.
Right.
ID and password. You don't need SIM cards anymore.
Right.
So how does that translate into benefits for consumers? Number one, without a SIM card, it means that you only have one account with us.
Right.
One account, one ID, you can get onto all these devices.
Right. Right.
No need to have a SIM card for this, a SIM card for that, a SIM card for this. And before the end of the month, you have to pay 4 or 5 bills already.
Yeah.
That's
With all these
true.
SIM cards. Every SIM
That's
card
true.
translates to a bill. You know, that's no
Yeah.
free lunch.
Okay, so walk me through this, because we're both, pretty much techies, and we like to have our gadgets with us,
Yeah.
and we do have all of these
We
things.
do have.
So, for example, if I had a BlackBerry, right,
Yeah.
and I subscribe to Yes,
Right.
so I'll just have one SIM card for the BlackBerry, and then that can extend to my laptop. So is that a mobile broadband portable device?
This is a portable router.
Router.
So this is a Wi-Fi WiMAX router. What that means is that with this little handy device, you put it in your pocket,
Yeah.
immediately you become a hotspot.
Right.
As
Right.
not quite enough
So
already.
if true, right? So if you
Apparently, I'm not cool enough. I'm not 4G. I ain't 4G.
You're 3G, yes.
Oh.
But okay, so if say I had an iPad without a SIM card,
Right.
3G service, and I had that in my pocket,
So
I could use it
absolutely.
anyway.
In
Right.
fact, an iPad, Wi-Fi only,
Yeah.
Right.
combined with our huddle, is
Yeah.
a marriage in heaven.
Right.
And you can save money.
Yeah.
Your iPad, Wi-Fi 3G actually costs more money
Yes.
Yeah.
than an iPad Wi-Fi plus our huddle.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true. So now it doesn't matter what, and all you need is just a Wi-Fi connection, isn't it?
That's it. With this little guy, you
Yeah.
can connect up to 4 wirelessly over
Okay.
Wi-Fi, and you
4
can still
devices.
connect to your laptop.
Okay.
It's the 5th connection.
Mm.
So any of your Wi-Fi gadgets, including your BlackBerry, your BlackBerry supports Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
your iPhone,
Yeah.
your iPad, and your all other Wi-Fi toys, they all
Right.
support PSP,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Nintendo DS. All these are
Yeah.
Wi-Fi devices. With this guy, all these devices could be on the internet when you're traveling North-South Highway at 120 kilometers per hour. How liberating is that?
Right. Okay. You know what? It's all great, but then there's the whole price structure that you guys have adopted. Now, you guys went ahead with the pay-as-you-go type of price structure. How has that fared for you?
Well, certainly the consumers have resonated. They all recognize, they do the math every month when they go home.
Right.
I pay one bill for this, I pay one bill for this, I pay one bill for this, and
Yeah.
before you know it, you pay another bill for your home gateway.
That's true.
That's 4 bills already
Yeah.
that you pay each month.
Yeah.
Whereas in our case, with pay-as-you-go, only one account,
Yeah.
shareable across all devices.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic savings already. You no longer have to leave money on the table every month.
Right.
Because all these 4 or 5 bills, you cannot use every single last dollar of it
Right.
or last cent of it.
Yeah.
What it means is that all this money you cannot use,
Right.
you end up leaving on the table, and the
Right.
telco gladly take it away.
Yeah. Okay. So your pitch to consumers now is that don't just you can your phone subscription, you can your home internet subscription. Just go with 4G, yes 4G, and that is one bill for everything.
Well, what we tell them is that we give you a freedom of choice.
Right.
But you can use as many devices as you want. You can use it at home, you can use it on the go,
Right.
at your office, or anywhere in between.
Right.
And we have a complete end-to-end solution, and that's fantastic.
Right. But what about towards the people who I mean, this of course it sounds very attractive to people who are medium users who they basically just want to surf the internet and maybe do some emailing and stuff. What about the high usage users?
We got you covered.
Mm.
So since we've launched, with the
Right.
pay-as-you-go scheme, people
Right.
really understand it and
Right.
really resonate. They see that they control how much they spend,
Yeah.
and they are always able to find ways to save money because they don't have all these excessive bills. But having said that, some customers say, well, hey, I use a lot,
Yeah.
so can you give me some additional savings?
Yeah.
So we said, no problem. So about 4 weeks ago,
Okay.
we launched something called Value Pack.
All right.
Right.
And we have 2 value packs, a 68 pack and a 150 pack.
Okay.
A 68 pack, 3.5 gig of data,
Right.
150 minutes of voice, 150 SMS.
Right.
The 150 package, 10 gig of data,
Right.
shareable across all these
Wow.
devices. 250 minutes of voice across all these devices,
Right.
and 250 SMS.
Right.
Even more important, each value pack, whatever you don't consume, before you to buy another value pack for the following month, all these unused assets get carried over.
No way.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a
right.
piggy bank.
Fabulous.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we test this out then?
Yeah. Let's
Absolutely.
put it to the test.
So, let me walk you through this setup. We
Okay.
have our gateway connected to our WiMAX network. This guy's connected to our gateway. Of course, we have our mobile router, our dongle, and our Samsung fast fill. But let's check the speed. We are the fastest guy in town, right? So I think it's important for us to make sure that everyone are on the same page. So let's test this guy.
So you can look on the monitor screen. It should show that the meter is currently showing at about 9. Just went up to about 10 Mbps. And now we're looking at the upload speed of about 4. It's fluctuating between 3.9 and 4. Well, that's probably the highest upload speed I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, we're
Local
the fastest
network.
guy in town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, how does that translate into consumer benefits?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just load up this movie, right?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, YouTube, which will usually take half an hour to buffer a
Yeah.
2-minute video.
So we decided to go for something more fun today. We're going to go at 720p,
Okay.
and you can see we have no lag, right, on our network.
Right.
Right.
So now let's go back because I want to show you a few other things. But isn't that liberating to watch YouTube without having any buffering?
Yes. In fact, I think buffering these days should be non-existent anymore with the amount of bandwidth that is available.
I was talking with my friend. Watching YouTube is the favorite Malaysian pastime, but unfortunately, watching the YouTube buffering
Is
is
what
the
we-
real part.
Yeah, exactly.
It's how we're spending our time, actually.
Exactly. So now we have our unified communication service. So we're not just a very fast network. We
Okay.
also come with the whole telephony capability.
Mm.
What that means is that every single SID comes with a serial 18 mobile number. With that number, because we are multi-concurrent login, we
Yeah.
have this so-called device-independent architecture. All these devices share the same ID,
Okay.
which means that they all have the same serial 18 mobile number as well.
Right.
So how convenient! I got a call now.
Nobody's calling you.
Right.
So as you can see, my PC is ringing through our Yes Live application. My
Right.
Samsung phone is ringing through our fantastic network. And even this little trusty old phone that you have at home for free radio will
Right.
also ring because it got connected to our gateway.
Right, because it's one ID, hence everyone
That's exactly
everyone notified. Okay.
That's awesome, isn't it? So the benefit is that you choose whichever device is most convenient. Now, you don't have all these devices in front of you all the time, right?
Right.
Unless we go to breakfast show.
Right.
So in this case, imagine this is sitting in your home,
Yeah.
this is sitting in your office,
Mm.
and this is something you put in your pocket.
Mhm.
One number, people can reach you wherever. That means that as a consumer, you never miss an important call. So I'm talking to my friend now. Who's this?
Yeah, hi, wait, it's Terry here.
Hi Terry, hey, I'm on Breakfast Show.
Yeah,
Hello, Terry.
Hey Terry.
Say, how about I call you back
Okay.
later? Okay, cheers.
Okay, cool.
Bye. There you go. And SMS goes the same way.
Okay.
Not only the phone will multi-ring for voice call,
But you
SMS will be delivered to this guy and to this guy.
Right.
And finally, we have this address book that follows you. Address book, as I say, is the original social network,
Right.
right? So now, with this application, Yes Live, is attached to our cloud-based, our address book in our
Okay, it's
advanced 4G data center. This phone also has its address book attached to it, which means that if I add an entry here, it will automatically will do this, all the smart things behind the scene.
Okay.
That entry will push down here,
Right.
and vice versa.
Right. Okay. So,
So-
you will never ever lose your contact
Never,
list ever
never.
again.
You
So
lose this.
everything's backed up
Yes,
automatically.
it's
Well, it's
synchronous.
clouded. Yeah.
Synchronized.
So actually, backed up requires you to tell it to
Yeah.
back up.
Okay.
Synchronized means that we're always looking out for you.
Yeah. And it's clouded, so you'll never even have, physically it's not even in there. It's just somewhere.
Well, it's in there. It's a local copy.
Oh, it's a logo.
But
then
whenever
you-
there's a change,
Okay.
we push it
Right.
out.
It's
And
synchronized.
it goes to all these other endpoints.
Okay,
It's
wait,
pretty
so
smart stuff.
Yes.
after this interview, you might get an influx of subscribers, fingers crossed.
Lovely.
How is YTL prepared to deal with more, as the months go by,
And that's
more and more subscribers?
precisely why we are YTL.
Right.
YTL, as you know, is one of the best infrastructure company. When you deal with an infrastructure player like YTL, that means that we understand the DNA of our company being infrastructure.
Right.
So we always invest to ensure that we have capacity.
Right.
We have actually a team. Their job, the sole job, is to look at capacity, consumption for access,
Okay.
and making sure that we deploy new towers,
Yeah.
additional bandwidth as needed based on what people use our network. So far, I'm pleased to report to you. We have, when we launched, we have about 1,400 base stations.
Right.
And since that time, only 3 months ago, we've launched another 300 some base stations. So now we
Wow.
have close to 1,800 base stations.
Wow. Okay.
And we continue to build. So we are the most advanced converged 4G network in the world, for sure. And we are the fastest guy in town. So from a consumer standpoint, you get to the most advanced network that got all these benefits for you. You get to save money,
Yeah.
and you get to experience this fantastic speed. What's there not to like about it?
True. So if people
It's
do want to
really
say
awesome.
yes, where will they go?
Wow, we have all our. So first of all, we have our branded store
Yeah.
at Lot 10
Lot
and at
10,
KL Central.
Right.
We're opening our store in Penang. But in addition to that, we also have our IT shops, our network of IT shops. You can go to yes.my, the most exciting domain name on the internet, yes.my.
Right.
Go there and you can see all these listing of IT partners that
Okay.
carry our products.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, one final question, which I know is quite important to a lot of people, because people have had their phone numbers for years now, but you
Yeah,
get a
default.
018 prefix.
Correct.
Now, correct? Can they keep their extension
In a few months' time.
in a few months?
We already have the
Okay.
system working, we're testing it, and very soon we'll be announcing.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you so much
Excellent.
for being with us this morning.
Congratulations again, Wing.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Of course, if you'd like to find out more about this fantastic technology, log on to www.yes.my.
Yes. Okay. On that note, we are going to take a quick break, but still to come on the Breakfast Show.
Paying tribute to the people that make our lives so much easier.
Stay tuned to find out how you can give back to your secretary. We'll see you too. What do you want to say for this? For your secretary?
Okay, what's that?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just a.
No.
a
Okay,
function.
so explain to me what is Max is doing, and am I going to remain pissed off with them?
So what they announced, that they have to do with TF.
Right.